salary that we're paying you from Moxica, my guy. Since you're now representing us, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all your messages. Lean Angel, how you doing? No, that's not me. Mama Sasha and Sasha Pachita. Mama Sasha, we just want to know. We're just asking. It's just a question.
Is it you?
Cyrex, My Tiara in South Lee, how you doing? Thank you so much. Daddy Tonde King of Grace in Northampton, UK. What's happening? Vico in Las Vegas. How you doing? What's going on? Salva, Wema Pikicha Uriboyere. Thank you so much for popping in. And Stadford Chuma, always a pleasure. Isaac Nyamande in Greendale. Chig the Stig. The Mexican ambassador to the UK.
Chig the Stig has been with us since 2012. I can vouch for this man.
Since 2012,
since we started. No, since 2012 when we started? Yeah,
2012, bro.
Yeah, he's been at it. And you check out his profile pic is still the same one. The guy with the white, the
African
the stick with the helmet.
the African stick. Yeah, man. All right.
Same old, consistent,
or consistency or consistent.
Consistency. Yeah.
All right. Consistency.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thirsty Thursday.
This one's gonna be interesting. What's something, you know what? A lot of times, there's some things you ought to keep to yourself. There are some things you ought to keep to yourself. Yeah. I'm one of those people.
And there are some things that we mox ndokuza to south the moon.
This is personal. But I told you it wasn't like that.
No, I know it's not like
it's not like that. No. You're coming at me. No, let's address this and finish this.
No, it's not personal.
This is personal.
Not personal.
He went at me. He was like,
snitching on national radio. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Pay close attention.
I did not tell it like that.
Pay close attention.
It's all good, bro. It's not about that.
Pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen. The Moxinator, the king of Moxica, is snitching on himself on national radio.
Snitch on this brother right here, man.
Go ahead.
Okay, but anyway, our issue with the thread, there are certain things that you know. Don't tell anyone this. And then pano snitcha or pano taura the secret, it messes up a lot of things. Or even there are certain things you're just supposed to keep to yourself.
But words are moon. It's
cataclysmic.
It's cataclysmic. Yes.
And you know what? Pano zamana not usaudze moon. We are mungu nobody usaudze moon. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell anyone. Anyway, what's something you wish you never told anyone? What's something you wish you never told someone or anyone? And you told them in, in confidence. But also ngozamfundisi vakuparidza kuti vamwe venyu panapa akusikurarika uku vamwe venyu panapa, you are living in sin. You're actually pregnant for someone here, but you are actually urimkwaya. This is wrong. About zoti ndiwe haisati yakuoneka. Naimfundisi konde.
You wish the earth would open up and swallow you. Once go fire up public platform.
Baba vanenge vanyatsobvuma kuenda kucounseling zvakanaka kuti yes, ndakabatwa nema message achibva kune side chick chichichi. Some of you men, you are cheating on your wives from church.
Counseling.
Counseling muchiti nyaudza nyaya dzenyu. You are living out of control.
Murume upi ndi elder upi akadaro ereta nditikona kaita sei tikoni.
It happens. But there's something you wish you never told someone because it got out. You hit me up on 0772162651 and tell me what's something you wish you never told someone. And here's the interesting part. I'm grateful for Father Mox. Father Mox, how's the moon? How's the moon? Father Mox keeps it secret. How's the moon? Last word, you know this. My secrets. Touchdown, Star FM, sounding good all the time. So 1 o'clock, time for the news.
This is Zim Paper's radio broadcasting news.
Good afternoon, I'm Last Week Msik. Here are the top stories. Gwanda Road upgrade to boost material development and Ecuador hit by a nationwide blackout. And now for the news in detail. Vice President Kembo Mohadi says the refurbishment and upgrading of Old Gwanda Road, which will link Bulawayo and Gwanda via Matopo, is key in the development of Matolian South Province, and the works being done under a public-private partnership should be a model for replication countrywide. Vice President Mohadi said this in a speech read on his behalf by Secretary in his office, Dr. Benson Dube, during a dinner in Bulawayo yesterday to celebrate a cabinet approval of the Old Gwanda Road.
The construction of the road will bring with it the following. Number one, enhanced connectivity and accessibility. Number two, increased trade and commerce. Number three, a boost to tourism and hospitality. Number four, creation of jobs and stimulation of local economies. And number five, improved equality of life for surrounding communities.
Speaking at the same event, Zwane Enterprises Chief Executive Officer Becky Temba Mbambo said the $150 million project will prioritize employment of locals.
You will be amazed how many investors from all over the world have come to us and said, who is sponsoring UK, who is sponsoring? We will first and foremost employ local people.
The project was approved by Cabinet last month and is expected to be completed within a year. Zimbabwe and China continue to deepen cooperation in the education field through a partnership for skills transfer, which is said to benefit the country with requisite human resources to stimulate national development. This was said by Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development Minister Professor Emon Murwira in a speech read on his behalf by Permanent Secretary Professor Fanwa Utagwira during an agreement signing between Harare Polytechnic and Chinese Huawei Institute.
The signing of the MOA is also further evidence of the excellent bilateral relationships between the government of Zimbabwe and the Republic of China. This agreement seeks to promote the internationalization of vocational education, to foster technology and skills transfer, to ensure joint development of curriculum, as well as provide opportunities for employment creation.
Meanwhile, Harare Polytechnic Principal Tatz Mudondo said 60 local students are set to become the first beneficiaries under the agreement.
60 Harare Polytechnic students in metallurgy and mechanical engineering shall form the initial full cohort of scholarship to study in China in 2025. Partnership shall anchor critical skills development and technology transfer, share best practice and expertise.
Zimbabwe faces a significant shortage of technical and scientific skills, with the 2018 audit revealing a 68% gap. The Ministry of Lands, Agriculture, Fisheries, Water and Rural Development says it has put in place a raft of measures to protect this year's winter season wheat from invasion by quillia birds as the country ring fences the crop from damage to improve national food security. Our reporter Rune Sugwidi has more.
The government has so far tasked the farmers and field officers in the Ministry of Lands, Water, Fisheries and Rural Development to identify roosting sites of the pests for controlling purposes. In an interview with Zimbabwe's Radio News, Masvingo Provincial Agricultural Specialist Jonas Chinyawada highlighted the ministerial contingency plan to make use of drones in controlling the pests with a view to achieve the harvesting target. Masvingo is a provincial target of 20,000 metric tons this season. The parent ministry further said the task team would also make use of nets as climate-smart method of harvesting quillia birds. Reporting for Zimbabwe's Radio News in Masvingo, I'm Rune Sukwidi.
Zimbabwe has this year planted over 120,000 hectares of wheat with an expected harvest of 600,000 tons against an annual consumption of about 380,000 tons. In news from beyond our borders, Ecuador was hit by a nationwide blackout yesterday, leaving about 18 million people in the dark for several hours. According to the country's public works minister Roberto Luque, The outage is due to a lack of investment in electrical systems. Writing on X, the minister said for years Ecuador has stopped investing in its electrical system, and the power outage is one of the consequences. In April, a drought forced the government to announce a series of planned blackouts that left major cities without power for hours on end. And families of victims in two Boeing 737 MAX plane crashes have called for the prosecutions and a fine of $24.8 billion for what they call the deadliest corporate crime in U.S. history. The family's lawyer, Paul Castle, said the amount is justified and appropriate given enormous human costs of Boeing's crimes. Castle said the U.S. government should prosecute those leading the company when 346 people were killed in two crashes in 2018 and 2019. Two 737 MAX aircraft were lost in separate but almost identical accidents that killed 346 people. In October 2018, all 189 on a Lion Air flight died after the aircraft crashed into the Java Sea 13 minutes after takeoff from Jakarta, Indonesia. In March 2019, an Ethiopian Airlines flight crashed 6 minutes after takeoff from the Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa, killing all 157 people on board. And that's the news at 1. I am Last Freedom Secure. Good afternoon.
What's up? You know my name.
Hello, it's Tyler.
What's going on? This is Drake. This is J. Cole.
This is Victoria Monet.
Chris Brown. What's up, my people? It's your boy David O.
The ultimate radio experience. Star FM. Sounding good all the time.
Gentlemen, the King.
Yo.
Can you hear me? You listening to the King of Noonday Radio.
Yo, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. 4.
DJ Mox. The Moxinator on Star FM.
Okay.
Yo.